Happy July 1st, 2026. There's been some interesting things happening in the housing market since yesterday. So, I rarely see reprices, and I rarely see reprices among multiple lenders. Now, yesterday, the rate sheet came out, and then there was a reprice. I assumed that the reprice had to do with Iran's threats about not letting ships pass through the Strait of Hormuz. Let's move to today, July 1st. 3 hours ago, the first rate sheet came out at 7:45 a.m. Then 1 hour later, a reprice came out, which again, like I said, I don't see very often. Let's talk about the market. The 10-year Treasury yield increased a whole 2 basis points to 4.49% as investors reacted to firmer rate hike expectations and get this, awaited further guidance from Fed Chair Warsh. That's a weird thing to say because future guidance is something the Fed Chair Warsh said the Fed's not going to do anymore. So that's odd. I guess they're saying they're just waiting to see what he has to say on the job report. I don't know. Stronger labor signals supported the move higher, with JOLTS job openings at 7.594 million and ADP employment rising by 98K in June, alongside annual pay growth of 4.4%, pointing to continued labor market resilience. Oil prices fell about 1% to $72 a barrel on progress in U.S.-Iran negotiations, helping ease some inflation pressures, but it says not enough to offset the rising rate expectations. Focus turns to ISM manufacturing and construction spending ahead of Thursday's job reports. Here's where payroll is expected, and keep these numbers in mind. Payroll is expected at 115K, unemployment at 4.3%, jobless claims near 220K. Those are all numbers to watch because they will be the key for rate expectations. Anytime those numbers come in on par or are doing better, the rates go up. Anytime those numbers come in going down, as in they're worse, let's say jobless claims are at 500K, well then the rates are going to drop. Same with unemployment. If unemployment goes up, rates are going to drop. If unemployment goes down, rates are going to go up. And if payroll goes up, rates go up. If payroll goes down, rate goes down. So that's that correlation there. That's what you want to watch. Let's talk about the rates. Because despite the repricing, there's only 2 products that actually changed. So 30-year agency changed in those 3 hours from 6.25% to 6.125%. 15-year agency still at 5.625%. 5-year ARM still at 6.125%. 30-year FHA full doc and 30-year VA full doc both still at 5.75%. 30-year non-QM 6.375% still. 30-year VA IRRRL, which is interest rate reduction and refinance loan, is 5.74% still. 30-year DSCR 6.25% still. And then the only other one that changed, and this is interesting, 30-year Jumbo Smart. So for all you luxury real estate investors out there and people looking to buy high-end property, the rate went down from 6.125% to 5.99%. That's hey, if someone told me the difference in my mortgage from one day to the next was from 6.125% to 5.99%, I'd be like, re-register that loan. Take me, if we're not doing a program that gives a discount, like I have lenders right now that say, hey, bring us customers, we'll knock off 60 basis points. I'd say, hey, re-register that loan for me because, that's nearly 200 basis points. No, yeah, it's like 150. No, it's like 15 basis points. Yeah, it's like 15 basis points. My bad. Still, 15 basis points is 15 basis points, and that's why I'm saying that's why this lender program has my mind so skewed, because they will give customers a 60 basis point. That's a 0.6% reduction in the rate, right? If you do that with the right lender or the right realtor, then this lender will give you a full 100 basis point reduction. They'll knock a full percent off for you. And that's just what some lenders are doing. Some of them have been doing it all summer. So others are doing it just for like the July 4th. So helps me out, makes it easier to get partnerships with realtors for me. But anyways, that's your July 4th rated updates and status of the market. Do with it what you will. I'll be doing my best. Hope you do too.